So welcome to the first in a series of desktop yoga. So what I thought I would do is put together different sequences that you can do during the day while you're sitting at the desk. This way you can release any tension that may have built up in the neck or the jaw or the face and release, giving yourself some time to come away from the screen and really turn your attention in towards your body and noticing how you're feeling in the neck and shoulders. So the first in the series is going to be neck mobility. So with this, we're looking at opening up tissue that may have got stuck while you've been in a position looking at the screen. The intention is to move within a range that feels comfortable to you and not to push into pain. We're looking to just kind of open and move and lengthen tissue, especially around the base of the neck, but also around the trapezius, the upper trapezius muscles. We'll work a little bit into the chest and into the upper back by working with the shoulder blades. So first of all, to start this practice, I want you to turn your attention inwards. So maybe closing the eyes if that feels comfortable for you. Get a sense of how you're feeling in the mind, and a sense of how you're feeling in the body. To do this at the beginning of any practice gives you a starting point, and you notice how you feel now and how you feel post the practice. From here, opening the eyes if they're closed, and we're looking to have both feet firmly on the floor. Your spine wants to be self-supporting, so taking your back away from the back of the chair and making sure that both sit bones are firmly placed on the chair. Keep the back of the neck long, the chin in, and try not to flare the bottom of your rib cage forwards towards the screen. Ideally, you'll learn this sequence and then not have to watch it. So from here, we're going to start with tuning into doing tiny circles with the tip of the nose. So what I want you to do is to keep the rib cage pretty still as best as you can, so that we isolate the movement of the neck. So you can do this by holding onto the bottom of the chair, so just having a slight light grip, not too much tension, and then so you've got that stability in the shoulders and the rib cage. Closing the eyes if that feels comfortable for you. Soften the eyes, soften the jaw. Encourage the sitting bones sinking into the chair, the feet on towards the floor, and then start to draw a little circle with the tip of your nose. Keep an even, smooth breath through the nostrils, constantly checking in that you're not creating tension in the jaw or in the eyes or the forehead. Then start to explore making this circle a little bigger. And then coming back to small circles and then going the opposite direction. So you may find as you're drawing these circles that some of the circles, part of the circle doesn't feel so smooth. When you feel that, maybe slow down and try and encourage more of a smooth circle. And then go larger if that feels comfortable for you. And again, emphasizing the smoothness of the circle. If we go too quickly, it becomes a bit more of a square. So keep it smooth and then slowly start to make the circles a little smaller. And then eventually come to a stillness. Take a breath in through the nose slowly, taking a diaphragmatic breath. And a slow breath out. And then we're going to do a figure of 8. So you're going to slowly start to do a figure of 8 with the nose. We can start with a small figure of 8. And then we can get bigger. Again, you don't have to really watch the screen to do this. You can just focus on being a bit playful with your figure of 8. You may hear lots of crunching in the neck, or it might be popping, but just work with looking to smooth out that figure of 8 and then come back to the center, then go the opposite direction and go small figure of 8 first, And then when you feel ready, you can start to make it bigger if you want. I get a little tilt in my neck. Again, making sure that the rib cage stays relatively still as you really work with just the tip of the nose and the skull moving. And then come back to the center. Come to a stillness, and once again, tune into the breath. Take a breath in through the nostrils. A slow breath out. Keep the jaw soft, eyes soft, and again take a breath in. And exhaling. And then from here, we're going to work with circling the nose in this direction. So I'm going to show you from the side. So we want to keep the chest relatively still. So we hold on to the chair, and then we're going to bring the chin back in, go forward, and start small. So we go around. Don't create too much tension in holding the bottom of the chair. You want to just enough so that you've got this, we're not swinging forward. Because if you look, if I do this, then I'm not moving my neck, I'm moving my spine. So we want to get the backwards motion and the forwards motion of the neck. And then go the opposite direction. Start small again, try and smooth out the circle. And then go bigger. I've definitely got a bit of a square edge on some of this. Keep your breath even, don't hold the breath as you're exploring this. Keep the breath low down in the body, so a good diaphragmatic breath, and then come back to the center. Again, relax the arms, maybe that little holding of the base of the chair. Tune into the breath, take a breath in and a breath out. And then we're going to draw the circle going forward and back, forward and back. So the same thing, we're looking to not move the rib cage too much. So allow your hands to hold onto the bottom of the chair. Draw the chin forward, then bring it back, and then forward, and then back. And keep that rib cage pretty still. So if I don't, I go like this. Can you see it's a different movement, which we're going to do in a minute, but to start with, keep the rib cage pretty still. Chin goes forward, chin comes back, chin comes forward. That backward bit is the bit that's going to really move into the hind skull and open out. And go forward. Again, really emphasize the neck and head movement rather than the rib cage. And then allow yourself to get a bit freestyle, so you start to move a little bit into the thoracic, and you can go forward, little snaking motion all the way through the spine, and then come back to the center, relax the arms into your lap, and then from here bring the arms up to a 45-degree angle. So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you from the side. So we're going to work with the shoulder blades. You're going to reach the shoulder blades forward, and then you're going to squeeze them back. So we're going to reach them forward. We can do this with an in-breath. And you're going to squeeze them back. So the intention is not to do this, because then you can see that my shoulder blades aren't moving. And the shoulder blades are independent from the rib cage if we allow them to be. So work, be freestyle. Inhale it forward and back. Keep the breath, don't hold the breath. And then we're going to go up and down. So keep the elbows straight, reach the shoulder blades to the ears, and then squeeze them down. And again, up and down. So there's a difference with this movement. This is my shoulder blades moving up and down, and my shoulders. That's my shoulders. This is my shoulder blades lifting. You see the difference? Yeah. And then what we're going to do is just do a circle. So we go forward, up, back, and down, forward, up, back, and down, then up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down, and back. And then just have a little freestyle. Relax through the neck, circle through the neck. Have a little play, really release through the back of the neck. Allow that mobility, however you want to move, just for a few moments. And then we're going to take some delicious sighs. So you're going to take a breath in. And then, and again, inhale. Let your body go, relax on that sigh. And again, take a breath in. And then we're going to take 3 yawns. Sorry, you have to watch me yawning. So you're going to inhale through the nose. Exhale. And then we're going to exaggerate the yawn. Open the mouth. And again. One more time. And then opening the eyes wide, tap around the eyes, just lightly, gently tap around the eyes, along the cheekbones, through the jaw, open up the mouth, tap through the jaw, through the chin, on the top of the lip, especially around the jaw, and then around the ears, and then the base of the neck, tap around that area where the hind skull, a lot of tension can build up here in the back of the neck. And you can just give the base of the neck a little tap with a flat palm. Tops of the shoulders. Then tap through the head. Give your head a little scrub. And then wash your face down. Wash your face. Flick out through the back of the neck. Top of the head. Flick it down into the ground. And then, clear out any tension in the throat and the front. Down the front, central channel of the body. Wash down through the arms, sides, and then just flick out through the back. And then just give your legs a little tap on the floor. And then come to sitting. Allow the eyes to close. Sink the weight of your body down into the contact points of your bottom with the chair. Feel the soles of your feet in contact with the floor. Tune it into the breath. Just taking 3 breaths where you really focus your attention on the inhale and the exhale. Inhale and exhale. And one more time, inhale and exhale. And then gently move back into your day. So I hope your neck feels a little looser, your mind feels a little clearer, and I'll see you again in the next video, which will be neck flexibility. Thanks very much for watching.